was hanging off a little deeper. That's a pretty decent fish. Maybe one of the bigger ones we've gotten on the spot here. There we go. There we go. Nice healthy walleye. By no means are they stunted in this lake. How abundant these fish are, you'd think maybe they're kind of stunted. The one guy actually had like about a 23, 24 incher that he caught this morning. Get this jig out of here. Kind of down in there deep. Luckily I got pliers. There we go. Get him back. Nice. Well, it's surprising, these flat, calm, sunny days, you don't really traditionally think that that's a good time to fish for walleye, but this time of the year, like Jason was saying before, it's actually really good. It's been kind of uncommonly cool so far this spring, and a couple of warm days like this just really get those fish active. You know, yesterday at 2 o'clock I had a couple of nice walleyes, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, gin clear lake, and it's just the time of the year, you know.
Maybe.
Okay, hold on. A couple of bites. We have a double header. Wait. Okay, there we go. We got two on.
The same fish.
Nope, double header. Oh.
Mine's bigger.
Let's see. These they look like carp. Okay. All right. Two at once. A lot of these lakes that they're not as big, or the lakes aren't as big. And the limits are actually higher on these lakes. It's because they can kind of control who's on them. So they're adamant about throwing the larger ones back and keeping a couple of the littler ones to eat. And like I said, we've already got enough to eat for this evening, so we're going to throw all of them back today that we catch and just have some fun.
Got another fish there. They are loaded at the end of this one tree, but I think most of them are smaller fish. That's not really small. Jeez. Oh, that's a nice fish too. There we go. Good deal. That one came off nice and easy. Now they're just real healthy fish. Fishing a jig and a minnow here, and what we're doing is we're flipping them up along this shoreline. It's actually a pretty steep shoreline. The deepest spot in the lake, which is about 26 feet deep, is out here on this side of the boat. And then we're actually casting towards shore, and our baits are probably landing up in anywhere from 6 to 12 feet of water or so, and that's where most of the fish are, and they're just hanging in that wood that's laying right down along the bottom, and a lot of it you can actually see, you know, when you just kind of guess and cast to the ends of it. And those walleyes are laying right down at the end of that wood, close to deep water. All right, we've got the walleye processing center here. I'm filleting them, and Steve-O is cheeking them and zipping them. Basically just taking the electric fillet knife, knocking that fillet off of there, skinning them, coming back and taking that's the rib cage right there. And then what we're doing to zip them, you just make 2 little slits right here. Right here, and I'll just zip this one for you. Basically just take it, get a grip, pull down one chunk, and you've got that middle line with the little line of bones in most of the mud line right there. And that's all your fish. That's your mud line and your bones right there. That's all good, clean meat, bone free. It's gonna be some good eating right there. Let's do one a little bit slower here.
How much slower can you go?
Basically, I'm just taking, and I start the knife kind of at an angle towards the head just to get back, because the scales all come back in this direction. So to get underneath your scales, get that knife started, I just start like that, go down till I hit the backbone, Then I turn it back towards the tail of the fish. And the backbone actually, it works as a guide for the knife. You can actually feel it. You're not going straight like this, and you're not going straight down like this. You're going at an angle so that that knife just slides along that backbone. It doesn't cut into it, it just slides along it like that, and that's what you want. I turn it around, down. I always like to cut to the right. I'm right-handed. I always like to cut to the right. So I leave that fillet where it's connected to the tail there. Pull that skin off. Steve will take her and cheek her. And here, I'm going in at an angle and just following, using that knife where I can feel it. It's riding up along the back side of those bones, and it just naturally walks right along them. Well, we'll be cooking up here in about 20 minutes or so, and since I filleted the fish, I won't be cooking.
So you take it, got a nice walleye fillets we just got done doing, and we just have a mixture of egg, a little bit of egg, a little bit of milk, throw in here, got our breading here, throw a bunch of pieces in here, just get it all nice and covered, take the pieces like this. Just drop it right in the oil. Don't burn your hair off. I don't know, it's been taken probably, we're putting about 8 fillets every time in here, or so, 6 to 8. And it's been taken about, once the oil's getting a little hotter now, the first batch took a little longer. These other batches probably take about 8 to 12 minutes. And then you're done. You're eating. All right, so now we got the walleye all fried up here. How far? Dump it in here.